Just double check if this is rolling. Yep.
Good morning. My name is Antam Piazza. I am the Executive Director of the Oregon Nurses Association. Thank you for joining us today. The Oregon Nurses Association represents more than 23,000 caregivers across the state, and I'm proud to stand with you today, celebrating a monumental achievement for nearly 5,000 of our frontline nurses at 8 Providence hospitals in Oregon. Today, we are proud to announce that we have secured major contract that marks a pivotal moment in our fight for a just and equitable healthcare system that focuses on patient care. More than 94% of our members voted with an overwhelming majority to ratify contracts at all 8 hospitals to end the strike. These contracts are a testament to the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of our members who stood on the picket line for 46 days in the cold and wet, advocating for patient care and calling for a change, a fundamental change to our healthcare system in Oregon. I want to thank and honor Governor Tina Kotek, who was fully engaged in this strike and recognized the significance of this moment and the impact on our healthcare system in Oregon. Her leadership and engagement were key in bringing the parties back to the table for productive discussions, and she has our deepest gratitude. I also want to thank Congresswoman Suzanne Bonamici, Congresswoman Andrea Salinas, Senator Ron Wyden, Senator Jeff Merkley, whose support throughout the strike was instrumental in our victory. And I also want to thank the local city councils and our statewide elected officials who visited our lines, made public statements, attended our rallies. We thank you as well. This contract includes major wins that includes wage increases that will help Providence recruit and retain more nurses. Unified contracts across 10 Providence bargaining units that will strengthen our collective voice and set the stage for even greater advancements in the coming years. It includes safe staffing language that allows our nurses to spend more time with patients who need more care. And we have a commitment from Providence to partner with ONA in a new statewide health benefits work group to evaluate current plans and explore the creation of a union labor management health insurance trust. While this contract is a major victory, we know that there is still more work to be done. And our ONA members are dedicated to continuing the struggle for a more fair, just, patient-centered healthcare system here in Oregon. I believe that ONA and Providence have a shared interest in delivering excellent patient care, in recruiting and retaining a strong healthcare workforce, and in having a sustainable healthcare infrastructure that meets the needs of our communities across the state. We look forward to meaningful engagement with Providence to be able to address the many systemic issues facing Oregon's healthcare system so that our ONA members can deliver the care that our patients expect and deserve. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to introduce Richard Botterill, who is the bargaining unit chair at Providence Portland Medical Center.
Thank you, Ann. Good morning. My name is Richard Botterill, as Ann said. I'm an emergency room nurse at Providence Portland, where I'm also the chair of the bargaining team. Yesterday, after what was a very difficult vote for all of our nurses who have sacrificed so much over the past months, we achieved contract improvements resulting in better care for our patients across the state. I am relieved that we are now able to return to work and return to caring for our communities. However, I am disappointed Providence refused to provide so many of our nurses with the full retro pay they earned and deserved. They declined to align all of our contracts and chose instead to spend millions of dollars on strike replacements rather than being motivated to negotiate and arrive at a reasonable contract before we had to strike. I'm also disheartened that Providence has not improved our healthcare benefits, which remain among the worst and most expensive for healthcare workers in Oregon. Despite these setbacks, we did secure a decent wage increase. We did achieve partial alignment. We did achieve 75% of our retro pay and an agreement to explore our own healthcare plan. More importantly, we added strong staffing language to our contract at Providence Portland that provides the ability to establish appropriate nurse levels based upon the number of patients and the type and amount of care they need, along with better adherence to Oregon's safe staffing law. The result will be improved care for our patients and minimize nurse fatigue and burnout, and it will assist us in our ongoing mission to recruit, retain, and respect our nurses. Perhaps the greatest victory resulting from the past months and years of contract negotiation and the 46 days of strike is the inspiring sense of solidarity and unity forged across 8 hospitals, the women's clinics, the hospitalists, combined with the support from our broader communities, including nurses at other facilities, teachers, politicians, and fellow unions. And now, as we look forward, we can start to take the first steps towards the process of rebuilding the trust between management and our nurses. And finally, on behalf of all of our nurses, I want to express the gratitude and respect we have for all of the support staff from the Oregon Nurses Association. Our labor reps, the communications staff, the administrative and support staff, the board of directors, and our executive director, Ann Piazza, for the tireless support they have given us over this time. And now, we are all looking forward to returning to work, to the work we love, caring for the communities we serve, and at a level that they deserve. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Christy Sowitz from Providence, Milwaukee.
Good morning. My name is Christy Sowers. I'm a registered nurse at Providence Milwaukee Hospital. One of the biggest breakthroughs in this new contract is alignment. Providence once insisted that that would never happen, but now we see 10 bargaining units achieving unified contract expirations or wage reopeners within a 3-month window. For those of us at smaller hospitals like Milwaukee, this is monumental for us. Alignment means that we actually get a seat at the table. We're no longer relegated to following whatever larger hospitals negotiate. Our voices will be heard and our needs will be met alongside everyone else's. This step significantly strengthens our collective voice to ensure that Milwaukee nurses and our patients are no longer an afterthought. I also want to express my deep gratitude to every nurse who sacrificed so much over this historic 46-day on the picket line strike. Their commitment and dedication exemplify the very best of our profession. This strike was not an easy path, but an unwavering resolve of frontline nurses made alignment a reality and opened the door to a more equitable future for all of us. Looking ahead, we're excited to work with the other aligned bargaining units to address ongoing issues like staffing, wages, and benefits. The Unity promises a new era for Providence nurses, where we speak to one powerful voice and ensure the best possible care for our communities. Thank you. I am going to introduce Kathy Keene.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kathy Keene, a registered nurse and chairperson of the bargaining team at Providence St. Vincent's. I want to start by expressing my appreciation for everyone involved in these negotiations, especially the administrators who took the time to the table, who came to the table in good faith. Reaching this contract took tremendous work on all sides, and I'm grateful that we found a path forward together. Like so many of my fellow nurses, I'm eager to return to our units and provide the care our patients count on. Striking for 46 days was a difficult decision, and it certainly was not taken lightly. Our priority has always been, and will always be, to ensure safe staffing, fair compensation, and the best possible care for Oregonians. With these new agreements, we'll be able to recruit and retain more frontline nurses, improve nurse-to-patient ratios by factoring in patient acuity, and provide stronger, safer care to those who need it most. These contracts are truly historic. Nurses are seeing wage increases of up to 42% over the life of the contract, which ensures that Providence nurses stay on par with other major health systems. There's also partial retroactive pay for many of our colleagues and a new commitment to exploring better health benefits through a statewide health benefits work group. We made strides towards aligning the majority of Providence contracts, solidifying our unity across the system. And with guaranteed break and meal penalty pay, we'll no longer have to sacrifice our own well-being to care for others. Above all, I'm proud of how this process has elevated the standard of care for patients across Oregon. Having a seat at the table with Providence's leadership allowed us to shape policies that reflect the real needs of nurses and patients. We're returning to our jobs stronger and more unified than ever, and I'm hoping these gains will set a precedent for healthcare workers across the state and beyond. Finally, I want to thank our community members and fellow nurses who stood with us on the picket lines. Your support carried us through. Now we look forward to getting back to the work we love, securing the knowledge that we've helped create a safer, healthier environment for our patients and colleagues. Thank you. Now I have the pleasure of introducing my friend and colleague, Virginia Smith from Providence, Willamette Falls.
Thank you, Kathy. Good morning. I am Virginia Smith. I'm a registered nurse and the chair at Providence, Willamette Falls of the bargaining unit there. I want to highlight the remarkable unity that has brought us to this moment. Nurses from multiple hospitals across this entire state have stood together for fair wages, safe staffing, and the resources we need to effectively take care of our patients. It has not been easy. The strike has taken its toll on many of us. There's been anxiety, uncertainty, and real hardship. But we have never lost sight of our goal, a safer, more supportive work environment for our nurses, and better patient care in our communities. Now, with these contracts secured, featuring stronger staffing provisions, significant wage increases, and a large portion of the retro pay we deserve, we have proven that when caregivers speak in one voice, meaningful change can be won. As we move forward, I hope this marks a new chapter in our relationship with Providence. We are ready to address important issues like health insurance and long-term staffing, ensure a more sustainable healthcare system for everyone, and it is critical that nurses and decision makers continue to sit down, exchange ideas, and find ways to meet the needs of both frontline caregivers and our patients. I am incredibly proud of what we have achieved together. Our unity didn't just carry us through this difficult strike, it demonstrated what is possible when nurses stand up for themselves and for our patients. I also want to express deep gratitude for the AFT, our national union, and the Oregon AFL-CIO, and unions across the country. Their unwavering support reminded us why unions matter. When we stand together, we all rise. We won't forget their commitment, and we will be there whenever they need us. This strike has been a powerful demonstration of the strength and focus of ONA. Our collective action has not only amplified our voice, but also showcased our growing influence and unity. It is vital for both the public and our members to recognize how far we have come as a union. Special shout out goes out to more than 2,000 new ONA members who have organized at the Legacy System during this strike. Their energy and commitment have made our union even stronger. So let's keep that spirit of solidarity alive as we move forward, united in our commitment to patient safety, nurse well-being, and a better future for the healthcare of Oregon. Thank you.
In conclusion, I want to personally thank all of our leaders from the Providence bargaining units whose tireless dedication, as well as every member of our bargaining teams who gave countless hours to secure these historic agreements. I also want to acknowledge the significant sacrifices made by our ONA members, sacrifices that are deeply felt by their families and our communities throughout the 46 days on strike. Our nurses' courage and commitment carried us through one of the most challenging periods in our union's history. And it's because of our members' resolve that we now have contracts that strengthen wages, staffing, and patient care. And these wins will not only uplift us for the duration of these agreements, but they also position ONA and our members to continue fighting for fairness and ensuring the highest quality of care for our patients across the state. Thank you for your time this morning.